Adam Thielen is going to the Steelers? Is Omarion Hampton going to play this week? What game is getting flexed? Find out the answer to all these questions right now on the NFL Daily News Update.
Time to throw. Let's it rip. He's got it.
We love the Tico Fantasy Show.
What's going on, people? My name's Tico, and here's what's happening in the league. After being released by the Vikings, the Steelers are now signing wide receiver Adam Thielen. Apparently, he wanted one last shot at a Super Bowl in his last season in the league, and that shot is going to be with the Steelers. For Week 16, the NFL is flexing Sunday Night Football, Eagles Commanders to the 4 o'clock slate, and instead, we're now going to get Packers versus the Bears. George Pickens, who's dealing with a calf injury, practiced in full today, but the same can't be said for Amon-Ra, who still has some practice this week and likely won't be available for Thursday Night Football. The Steelers are also releasing corner Darius Slay. When asked about his Monday Night Football performance, Jackson Dart said that it wasn't good enough because they lost. Joe Shane was nearly 45 minutes late for his bye-week press conference, and man, did he get grilled at this thing. They asked him questions about Brian Dable, why he's not getting fired, and a bunch of other stuff. Omarion Hampton is expected to make his return this week versus the Eagles. Tyron Tracy says that he's dealing with a hip contusion, and it doesn't sound like he's gonna miss any time. When asked what's the identity of the Steelers, Mike Tomlin said, it's 6-6, and I don't like it. The Jets are gonna be wearing their Gotham uniforms this week versus the Dolphins. Sexy Dexy says that Abdul Carter needs to grow up. After being cut by the Bills, the Broncos are signing wide receiver Elijah Moore. The Lions placed Tyrion Arnold on the IR due to a shoulder injury, and he's now gonna be out for the season. Justin Herbert underwent successful hand surgery, and they're now saying that he's day-to-day, and they'll decide later in the week if he's gonna play. Frank Ragnow has been placed back on the NFL's retired list. Despite his practice window being open 2 weeks ago, Jaden Reed still hasn't been cleared to play. And finally, the Colts decided to cut kicker Michael Badgley today. So, they needed to decide who their new kicker was going to be, and that was between either Blake Grupe and Justin Tucker, and they ultimately decided to go with Blake Grupe. If you want to stay up to date with daily NFL news, make sure you're following.